In my profession, I take it as an honor. I work for hospice, and I love to come in and take care of my patients and enhance their quality of life. I'm so appreciative of Amy and what she does with the ladies with babies, because that brings quality to their life. Everyone has that basic human need to be wanted, to have a purpose. And sometimes with Parkinson's or dementia, you can't always articulate that. You may not have the verbal skills are lost. But when you see that baby, the smile comes, and most generally they hold the baby, they're taking care of that baby, and they have that need fulfilled, that they have purpose, that they're doing something, they're caring for someone. And that baby to them is real. It is a real child, and they just, like I said, you just see them light up and they really feel that sense of purpose.
Anytime somebody has a calling and just stands up and takes action, it's inspiring, and it lets you know that you can do it too. And Amy, I would really call this a grounds up operation. She had a thought, she implemented it with her own grandmother, and then has kind of taken it, to something that is affecting all across the county. And anybody I've talked to that knows about it, is inspired, and maybe it'll get them up to take action and do something.
One time I went to visit my grandma in the nursing home, and she had a baby. And I don't know who gave it to her, someone from the staff or a volunteer, but she had a baby doll, and it brought her so much excitement. I could see it right away. And it really created a great bonding experience for us, because folks with Alzheimer's and dementia, they can't communicate in the way that they used to. They can't talk to you about family members, kids that are graduating. They just don't remember. But they can talk to you about a baby. You can dress the baby together, play with it, sing songs with it. And so really it just created a bonding experience for us when we had lost the ability to communicate about a lot of things.
I just think for our community, what a resource to have this. And I know that she will continue it for a long time. So she will affect multi-generations with these dolls.
Well, anybody that knows Amy can't help but listen to her heart, because she's speaking right from it all the time. And it was just such a beautiful vision with such a beautiful purpose. And I couldn't help but be taken in with her passion and excitement for it. I think it also was serving something that nobody else had identified. We all have parents and grandparents that are getting older, and you just feel a little helpless on how you can help them transition when maybe their mind is failing, their memory is failing. I thought this was a beautiful way to respond to that.
For a lot of people that have Alzheimer's and dementia, they are very frustrated, agitated. They have to be medicated, sometimes heavily, because they're so symptomatic. They can be aggressive towards the staff that's taking care of them or other residents that they live with. And so a baby for someone like my grandma is just a comfort and a blessing, and brings so much joy. And again, that bonding experience. But for someone that has the aggressive symptoms, a baby is really a non-medicinal way to calm them and just make them, feel peaceful when they're holding on to that baby. It just really makes them feel good.
Some people, it's surprising. They're like, well, why does my mom want a doll? And we go back to explain. Your mom or your dad wants to feel a sense of purpose, wants to feel needed. I mean, how would you feel if you came from home and you're in a facility and you're just in one room and you're just looking around? Everybody wants something to do. Like you or I, if you have a pet at home, they're always there. You can come home, they're there. That doll is always there, and they can come. And maybe they had something upsetting happen. They see that doll and their face brightens up.
Well, my own experience with my grandma and her baby, there is no doubt that it bonded her with the staff. I think they absolutely loved that she had the baby, because it gave them something to talk to her about. I could imagine if you went in to take care of someone that really couldn't communicate, it would be nice to have something that you could at least say, oh, your baby looks good today, or things like that. Also, the babies provide a big comfort during shower times, transfer times, things like that. So I think it's been a blessing to the staff in a lot of different ways.
Every day I'm inspired by hearing stories like this. Not only the people that get up and take action like Amy did, but the people that want to join in and help. And again, in a time that just seems so helpless and hopeless, to be able to be inspired and find avenues where we really can contribute, I just think is really empowering, and has helped people through a lot over the last couple of years especially.
I've donated almost 90 babies in the past 2 years. And so I've just been reaching out to facilities directly, telling them what I do, or reaching out to them on Facebook, just asking them, there's a lot of facilities have a memory care unit. And so I just reach out to those units and tell them what I do, and we have a nice conversation, and they're always really excited. I do this in honor of my grandma, but this is really something that God put on my heart. So when my grandma was in the facility, she got a lot of other residents that would be excited about her baby. So one time I bought like 3 babies, brought them in, and we handed them out to some of the ladies. And just a couple months after we gave one of the ladies the baby, she passed away. And I just wondered if that baby had maybe given her some comfort in the last days or hours of her life. And I feel like God used that experience to really plant that seed in my heart. I pray over every single baby individually. I pray that the baby will bring comfort and peace to the lady or gentleman that receives it. I also pray that the baby will be a bonding experience between the staff and the family member of the person that receives it. And I just really pray for good things for the person that's going to get the baby and the staff members that take care of that person. I think that there are people in the world that no one is praying for them. There are seniors in nursing homes that don't have anyone praying for them. So I love the opportunity to do that, but I just really look forward to it growing. I've been shipping babies outside of Jackson a lot, and I think that that's just going to continue to grow. So I'm just excited about seeing how it continues to grow.